Hi everyone, I'm Devika and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little challenge for me. I'm going to be painting same picture with four different paint mediums. I picked up a picture of cloud, glowing cloud from someone's WhatsApp status. I'm really sorry, but I wanted to do some cloud painting practice because I never paint clouds. That's my weakness. I never paint clouds because I cannot paint clouds. That's why. But that's why I that's why I thought it'd be really a fun challenge for me, and also a practice for me. First I'm thinking using this watercolor pencil, then I'll be using real watercolors, then I'll be using gouache or poster paint, then I'll be using acrylic for this challenge. So here I am trying clouds. I hope you'll enjoy the video. I'm hoping for the best. I don't know what is going to be happening. So let's see. I'm doing this in the middle of the night. It's 12 a.m. and I don't know why, but I was about to go to sleep. So the first painting I am using watercolor pencil. I don't use usually watercolor pencil. How I use is them just like regular pencil. I don't like to use watercolor pencil. I think using watercolor pencil is like extra work. So I just use regular watercolor, or I use watercolor pencil but as simple colored pencil. That's why. So I use this pencil like 2 times. First when I just bought them, and now today. So don't judge me if you see any mistake in my technique or anything. I don't know how to use them properly, okay? And the reference picture, it's a cloud. It's supposed to be a glowing cloud. I never draw cloud, like I never paint, I never draw. I don't like to draw cloud because I can't. That's why. So I found this reference picture in someone's status, and it was so pretty that's why it caught my eye. So I'm just copying here the reference picture. Don't ask me why. That's what I am doing right now. The brush pen I am using here is like my go-to brush pen. I really love this brush pen. It's my favorite one. I don't like that more than my other brushes, regular brushes, but I really genuinely love this one. Like this one, it's so handy when it comes to drawing, when it comes to watercolor painting. It's so handy, it's so travel friendly. I never did travel and paint outside, so that'll be my future. That's for my future. I mean, someday when I'll visit somewhere, I'll paint, but that's a little awkward and embarrassing, so I don't really do that. People watch me. I'm just little bit introvert type of person, so that's why. I don't like the contact with people. When unknown people talks to me in public, like um, genuine questions, I feel really uncomfortable. I can't communicate. I like to stay at my home all day and paint or draw, do art and house chores. That's fine, but I don't really like people contact. And I am doing this voiceover. You can't believe me, on rooftop there is thousands of people, not thousands, around 50 people in my home right now. They came for my wedding. Like, tomorrow is my wedding. I'm getting married tomorrow. I'm so happy. But the people, I can't tolerate that. It's so crowded here. I just need to breathe. I wanna go home. I am at home. What am I saying? But anyway, and the first painting is done. Next up is watercolor, real watercolors painting. I'm waiting my page just for a flat wash, uh, wet and wet wash. I love I love seeing paints mixed together in wet and wet technique. And this painting wasn't that hard compared to the other painting, because it felt really easy to use watercolor just after watercolor pencil. I mean, I love watercolor more than gouaches or acrylics or watercolor pencils or any other medium. I just love watercolor. That's my favorite medium to use. Even with my regular pencil drawing or pen drawing, I just throw some watercolor splashes on them and they look just brilliant, and I love that effect. I don't know how to describe the love for watercolor. For me, I you can say I can live without watercolor. And it's done. Then these are for just decoration, don't mind them. Next is poster color. These are some of my poster color. They are from Faber Castell, and I was really struggling whether I should use poster color or gouache. Then I decided on poster color, because poster color is like is with me from my childhood, and gouache is recent, especially in here. So that's why I thought, okay, I'll do the poster color. That's what I'm doing. I'm laying down the base color, that is yellow and the blue. Then I started adding more, refining or defining the shapes and etc. And one thing I really love about poster color, that is opaque, and I can layer easily on top of any other like dark color. That's what I love about poster color. And I don't use this type of only poster color, only watercolor painting. I usually mix match them. I do mixed media paintings or drawings. Most of the time I do one layer of watercolor, then after finishing the watercolor paint, I use poster paint to or gouache to just cover my mistakes or adding highlights. Okay, here I thought the dark color was really dark, so I am trying to scoop that out. And then I added some foliage that was in the reference picture, and it was done. Then the next is acrylic painting. I also love doing acrylic painting. I haven't touched acrylic painting in like 6 months, because I don't know why I haven't touched it like for 6 months. So it was a little bit struggle for me to use acrylic color. Then it wasn't any problem anymore. I also love doing acrylic color because there are also a reason, because it dries so fast, and also when I lay down the color, it dries like plastic. That's why I really love about acrylic color. So you can't pick the beneath layer anyhow. Unless you rub too much, you can't pick the beneath layer. That's what I love about acrylic color. With gouache and watercolor, you kinda can pick up little bit, but there's the pro and cons of this. All the four mediums, three watercolor pencil. I can't talk about that. I don't like watercolor pencil. Anyhow, they are excluded. Okay. So gouache or poster color and acrylic are they are pretty similar. So if you want me to do a comparison between acrylic and gouache, you can let me know in the comment below. I really love to compare between these tools. And here I am adding some final touch-ups. I don't think the painting looks really that None of them are my favorite. They aren't great. I don't like them all. I spent like 3 hours on this 4 painting and I don't like one of them because they are clouds. That's why. Now enjoy some satisfying tape peeling footage. They are satisfying to watch but not satisfying to record. They were hard to record, but I tried my best to capture. Here's the final reveal. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a thumbs up. I'll appreciate that. And it's time for me to actually participate in my wedding rituals. So I'll see you after like 1 or 2 months because rituals. Till then, stay safe and have fun. Goodbye.